What's going on, Grand Line? I'm your host, Twan, and we are back with another episode. Today, it's ELECEED, chapter 392. Remember, at the end of last chapter, Gastella pulled up on Vermont, demanding he return Jiwoo's friend. Now listen, if I butcher the name, please do not crucify me. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? We see Gastella demanding Vermont return Jiwoo's friend, Jisuk. The chapter then transitions outside where we see Blues and Mei, saying that even if Vermont doesn't comply, they might simply just take him by force. Blue then goes on to say, maybe telling Caden was a better idea, but Mei tells him Caden hasn't quite healed from his last battle with Theodoro. Also, Gastella doesn't want to bother him since he's healing right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Gastella is literally the best girl in the series. I don't care what no one says. We then transition back to Gastella and Patrick having a standoff with both sides not backing down, flaring their massive awakener energy. Patrick doesn't back down, telling Gastella his family would never, and he wants her as his ally. But y'all know our girl isn't going for none of that bullshit. So they decide to take the fight outside. Vermont then flicks his finger, creating a safe space for them to do battle. At this point, Jurian notices that his grandfather has created spatial isolation, so he runs outside to see what's going on. But just as he does, his little lapdogs try to jump in, but Blues and Mei put a stop to all of that. Gastella then fires off the first attack, but Patrick blocks the attack just like he Wembanyama on the Spurs or something. He then asks Gastella, is she crazy? Why is she trying to run his fade? He didn't even do anything. Gastella tells him she didn't want to fight either, but he's playing in her face. But before they can finish their conversation, the real kidnapper pulls up to the fight, and instantly Gastella recognizes his energy. As remember, last chapter, it said that she could read energy signatures and pinpoint them back to the source. So at this point, Patrick gives his grandson the same look Maker gave his son Arian during Knights of the Seventh Kingdom, before flaring his energy and telling Gastella to stand down. But she's not going, bro. She is not going. She said if she really wanted to cause a scene, she'd just bring Caden here instead. He asks her, hey man, hold on, what you mean by that? Gastella then breaks down to him what we as the reader already know. Jisuk is Jiwoo's friend and soon-to-be brother-in-law, which surprises Patrick even further. At this point, Patrick is pissed as he lands in front of his grandson Jurian, demanding that he return Jisuk. But Patrick doubles down on his lie, bringing the chapter to an end. Man,